Hey guys, Pretzel here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to be reacting to the Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2 trailer. Before we jump into the trailer itself, we did have a teaser trailer a while back that I did not react to that kind of gave us some ideas of what we're going to be seeing in the trailer, and I imagine we'll probably see some of the stuff here in the trailer. That including that Kurt Russell is returning as Lee Shaw, which is really cool. And then there's going to be some sort of tentacle titan that Kong is going to have to deal with, because we are on Skull Island and we do see Kong, and then we see like the tentacles and whatnot. Now, the one thing that has me confused is if this is going to be like retconning the Kraken from the Kong anime show, or if this is going to be like its offspring, or if it's just going to be an entirely new Titan. So we don't know anything about that just yet. Obviously we'll know with maybe a little bit with this trailer, and of course with the show itself. And then there's also like a Monarch prequel series, I believe, that's coming out. I can't remember if they had like a title for it, but it is going to be following Wyatt Russell playing a young Lee Shaw who has to like deal with Russians and stop them from like releasing Titans or something along those lines, which could be interesting if it is done well. So I'm excited to hear more about that. And then I imagine we're also going to have a poster along with this trailer, so I'll put that up on screen. If there's more than one, I'll put all of them on screen. I think I might have seen it briefly, which I think I had like the eye thing that's in like the thumbnail, which is the eye of the new Titan, which is going to be pretty cool. And I also want to briefly mention how I am excited for Godzilla -0, which we had a poster revealed just a couple of days ago, which doesn't really give us much, but we can clearly see some like Godzilla blue glow and all like the smoke and whatnot. Some people have been theorizing that it's like smog for Hedorah, or had been like trying to point out like random stuff that they see in the clouds, which I don't really think there's anything in the clouds besides, I'm assuming Godzilla is probably right there because of the blue glow. And if that is hinting towards Hedorah, I think that'd be really cool, because I do want Hedorah to be in this film. But if they are going to add any other kaiju, I don't know if there's really anything that would fit the movie thematically. Maybe Biollante. I mean, if they could rework it to make it work, then that'd be great. But I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do, obviously. And then also I'm excited for Godzilla X Kong Supernova. I'm not sure if I ever talked about that in the previous videos. Which, then there was also that Space Godzilla was confirmed for that movie. I don't know if you didn't know about that then surprise. I don't know if that technically counts as a spoiler, because it was like accidentally revealed. So it wasn't like leaked, but it was like wasn't supposed to be known yet. I mean, that might even change. I don't know. I'm still like on the fence of like, is that really true? I'm not entirely sure, even though it was like technically confirmed. But I don't know. I want to be like, oh yeah, Space Godzilla's film, and then it comes out and it's like, wait a minute, where's Space Godzilla? It's like, I could have sworn that he was going to be in the film. But anyways, let's get into this trailer. Enough of me yamming about. Make sure. Yeah, see? Almost put my headphones on wrong. And I have the trailer up right now, and first thing is you see Kurt Russell, Lee Shaw. So I'm assuming, I don't know how the hell they're going to be able to get him out of Axis Mundi, and how that's going to work because of all the like the time forward and stuff like that. So I guess they'll explain it. But let's get into this in 3, 2, 1. Axis Mundi.
The world has changed.
It's pretty.
Something's happening.
Skull Island.
This is not calm.
He's like, what the hair?
And it's not Godzilla.
Oh, there's Godzilla.
This is something bigger.
What do you mean something bigger? It looks pretty cool.
He opened the rift. To another
But why?
We made a mistake.
What is that? What the hell? Does this thing have dorsal fins too? Yeah, that's right, get thrown on.
So, what's next?
Consequences.
That looks pretty cool. Yep. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Didn't show a whole lot, which is good. So they're going with it that this is like a big threat, which I'm not entirely sure if I'm a huge fan of that because of how the MonsterVerse timeline has been like working, because like, you know, the main events, and then when you add stuff that's like in the middle, it's like, oh, this is a huge threat. It's like, why didn't we know about it before? So, but I did see that they're bringing back, I don't know the actor's name, but the actor who played the young Bill Aranda, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing. And then they also have young Lee Shaw, Wyatt Russell, once again. He looked like he was with like some villagers or some people like that. So I'm not sure where he's at. So that's going to be interesting to see how all that connects together. But I'm glad to see that they're still going with the past and present kind of thing, because that was probably one of my favorite aspects of season 1. I'm trying to think what maybe, because I did see that Legendary or whoever it was posted that Titan X has awoken or something like that. So I don't know if that's like them being like, ooh, what's this Titan's name? Mysterious. Or if that's like the actual name that they're giving it. They're doing Titan X. Which is kind of like, I mean, obviously we have Monster X from Godzilla Final Wars. And that's one of my favorite kaiju because I thought he was pretty badass. But then we have this thing. I'm like, I don't know if this thing's really as
crazy
as Monster X, but I don't know. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. It kind of looked like Nakika from the Godzilla Dominion comic. Kind of had like a similar build where it was just like a kind of like a head and then like a bunch of tentacles. At least that's what it looked like. I would have to go back and like look at it and everything, and I'll probably show like images and whatnot on screen so you guys can see. And then it looked like Godzilla was in a city, which again doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because if this is taking place between 2014 and 2019, Godzilla wasn't around during that time. But if he's in cities, then obviously he's around and people would know about it. Unless that's like unrelated, who knows for sure. But I'm excited. I can't believe this is coming out next month. I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, I wonder when does Monarch Season 2 come out? And I was like, oh wait, this is next month. Like, I'm surprised I haven't really been pushing it more. But finally we have a trailer. I feel like they had more stuff for season 1 than they did season 2 so far. So I hope they start pushing it a little bit more because you obviously need that marketing. But that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. That's all I got to say. So I hope you had a good watch. This is typically not how I end my videos. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.